Hey, Guy here. Welcome back to Amore Van. Today, we're just going to show you a product that we purchased recently for the van and that you might find useful. Most of the time, when we leave the van in a campground where there's a lot of other people around, we don't worry about it too much. But every once in a while, if we're boondocking, we're a little further off the grid, and we leave the van to go for a hike or whatever, it'd be nice to have a little additional security to deter anyone who might be up to no good. So I recently purchased something called the Keep device from Keep Technologies. It's an alarm and video monitoring system, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. Okay, so here you see the device, and you see that it is installed in the cup holder, and then the top of the device has its own cup holder, so you don't lose a cup holder. And once installed, as it is here, it cannot be physically removed. So if a thief were to get in and the alarm were to go off, and the thief might be tempted to try to remove this device in order to get rid of the alarm, you can't. You just absolutely cannot lift this out. The only way to lift it out is to use the app to uninstall the device. But until then, it is absolutely locked in there. You see this green light. That is an indication right now that the device is disarmed. You see this black cord running from the device. You can see that that's plugged into the back of the device there. That's the power cord, and it is routed to the vehicle's OBD port, and that's how it draws its constant power. It does have a battery management feature that cuts power to the device in the event that there's a voltage drop in your vehicle battery. So if you've got this thing plugged in for a number of days and you haven't run your car, it is going to not power all the way down, but shut down some of the features in order to preserve your car battery. But as long as you're driving the van, every couple of days or so, then it's not an issue. You see at the back of the device here is a camera. And so the way this device works is it has two different security features. One is that, and I'll demonstrate both of them for you in a minute, but one is that if someone approaches either the driver's side or passenger side window close enough to look in, the device will begin to flash and it'll make a chirping noise, and that's just designed as a deterrent to hopefully get whoever it is, if they're up to no good, to notice that there is some kind of device in there and maybe go tamper with someone else's van instead of yours. The second thing that the device will do is that if the person is not deterred and actually enters the vehicle, and by the way, so when it does that deterrent feature, it will snap a still photograph, and you may be able to see the face through the window. If the person is not deterred and actually breaks into the vehicle, then an ear-piercing alarm will sound, and it will take a video. So as far as the arming of the device, it comes with this key fob you see here that I've added to my keychain. And when that key fob gets a certain distance from the van, that device will arm, and then that green light will be replaced with a red light. And then when I get close to the van with my keys, it will disarm automatically. You can also, if you choose, rather than using that automatic arming and disarming via the key fob, you can choose instead to manually arm and disarm the device using an app. All right, so now I've placed the device into demo mode so that I can I can show what it does. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to approach the van and look in the passenger side window. And you can see now and hear that what happened is it began to flash and it chirped at me. And that was designed to scare anyone away. So let's do that one more time. Okay, so once again, I'm going to approach the window and just listen for the sound and the flashing light. Okay, so that's the deterrent mode, and now I'm going to show you what happens if with the device armed. Again, we're still in demo mode here. With the device armed, I actually enter the vehicle, and it's going to be loud. So turn down your volume if you're concerned. All right, so now the thief is not deterred. Instead, okay, we're back to disarmed now, so you could hear how loud that was. That I'm pretty confident would scare anyone away once they entered the vehicle. Okay, those are the basics on how the Keep device works. I'll put a link in the description of this video so that you can see some more information and some more demonstrations of the device. It's not cheap, it's about $300, and in addition to that, there's a cellular subscription service that you need if you want to receive real-time alerts from the device and be able to see pictures and video. The alarm features will work without the subscription service, so that's entirely up to you. Okay, so if you're looking for a little extra security for your van or other vehicle, this is one option you might consider exploring. As usual, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing to our channel.
We hope you found this helpful, and we'll see you next time here at Amore Van.